And to MekHQ, and welcome back to another episode of MegaMek as we continue the campaigns of the Striking Serpents. And last time we were about to kick the ever-loving crap out of a javelin. Let's see what ends up happening to it. And okay, so the archer punched the head on a wasp and just instantly took it out. So once again, Warden continuing his campaign of just ripping the heads off of every single mech that he actually tries to fight. The Black Knight also managed to hit his leg, which unfortunate for us actually, because by hitting that leg, it blew up the leg and caused damage to it. So instead of getting basically an entire full wasp, we have to pick up the pieces. The Warhammer unfortunately missed his blow, although he tried as best as he possibly could. The Grasshopper then hatchet attacked the javelin, hit the left leg, did quite a bit of damage. The Grand Dragon then came in, stomped on that, blew off the left torso, and heavily damaged the center torso. And then the Thunderbolt needed a 4 and rolled a 3, and unfortunately did not destroy the target. The Warhammer did not fall. The Thunderbolt then failed his piloting check because he kicked and missed and fell over. Luckily enough, he did manage to avoid damage, so sorry, Brick. Brick's on the ground. Not the worst thing in the world. The Thunderbolt is not the most jump jetty mech that we have, although it can do it. We did knock out a Wasp. We knocked out a Centurion. We're going to have to try and scoop this pilot up before all hell breaks loose. I'm going to have Arcantavis continue his maneuvers and attempts at trying to kill this trebuchet, because I think he can do it. I also think I might want to walk him. Walking doesn't give me as much evasion, but it does allow me to not die. Go back one. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. They'll give him +2 evasion. He'll be in a beautiful position in order to shoot him with the PPC. This will also help chill him out a little bit. I could just turn on the trebuchet. Yeah, this javelin is not getting up anytime soon. Commander using a program that does like none of the work first. Oh yeah, this would take a very, very long time. The more violent. Because we would have to do all this math in our heads, or, writing down on notepaper. In either event, we'd have to do all this math, and that would take quite some time. Move the Shadowhawk for a little bit of initiative sinking. We only have a little while longer before the second force shows up. I'm a butcher. Yes, Warden is a butcher. He is a cruel, cruel man. Oh, look. The Grass Chopper finally has his target. Where are you? You've been causing me no end of annoyances. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move right here. Actually, no, I'm just going to back up. We're going to back it up. Just a little bit. He's about to be in his own little world of hurt. I need to worry about the Phoenix Hawk because the Phoenix Hawk is going to be rough. The Warhammer, however, does need to protect himself. How bad was it? Not as bad as it could have been. But I do need to be very careful about protecting him. Hello, Creature. Can't stick around with police for save this monster. Be careful what you say about the fox. So we once again have. Actually, no. Normally, you two are on the same side. All right. Could try and jump on top of the Griffin. That'd be hilarious. Is anybody actually within my jump range to be vulnerable? No, the trebuchet is just outside. Should probably wait on you though in order to figure out exactly how that's gonna go. You're gonna back up so that you're looking sort of down at the group. We'll see what the Phoenix Hawk does. I really kind of am tempted to go right for the trebuchet and just do exactly what we just did to him. But I need to guard the Black Knight. He needs defending. Oh, he's not defending him. I see. Crusader can back up because he's LRMs and will operate from long range. Speaking of what? Oh yeah, he's up there. They're sinking me out and I don't like it. This javelin is not getting up, right? Please tell me he's moved by now. He ran. Oh, he stood up and fell over. Got it. Alright, need a base of 5. Okay, not good. Get up, please. Needs a 5. Not happening, it would appear. Brick, you're killing me. Killing me here, Brick. This is your last attempt to stand. Okay, he's up. He's up. Took him a bit, but he's up. Ah, come. Okay, Dutch inventory needs to go. Okay, so one of their two nasties has to move. And it's the Griffin. Okay, so now that I know that the Griffin is not going to be hopping in behind me suddenly, I will take the Black Knight. And I will aggressively go for here. She, not so much. I can't make that 6 turn. Because I need to still protect my back based on where this Phoenix Hawk moves. So I'll take this slight move over here. That's a 4. I will take it. I'll turn like so. There you go. Trebuchet, about to have a bad day. People are paid. Did you miss a round of damage? Depends. How many mechs were exploded the last time you were here? Alright, so we forced the Phoenix Hawk to move, and the Phoenix Hawk is moving for the Grand Dragon, kind of like I thought I would. The Marauder is just gonna sort of stride on forward. PPCs. PPCs. You ran at a 2. You'll be within range as well, but you moved at a 3. Yeah. Just sort of stride into battle. Some Marauders are supposed to work, right? I really want to remove this Phoenix Hawk, but it's sort of a... It's too maneuverable at the moment to really kind of handle. I just gotta take my time with it. Spend a round at point blank range, why not? Alright, so good. The Javelin has managed to damage itself quite heavily trying to get up. I saw them die. I'll have you know you guys are paid quite well. We can look at their salaries. Literally, we can look at their salaries. Alright, let's... You're in too good of a position not to. So let's twist you. Nope, I don't want to spot for indirect fire. We're good. So we're not going to fire the PPZ. We're too close. The SRMs are also incredibly inaccurate. Because he moved it just like ridiculous speeds. +3 for jumping. Oh, also we ran. Alright, since we ran, we're going to instead focus on the totally not completely vulnerable guy on the ground. Medium lasers. SRM4 for a little follow-up. Just to get some pressure down. The Black Knight will fire before we fire the Archer. He needs 8s on this one. And then the Archer needs 8s as well, because he ran. Although he's starting to get quite toasted. I reckon I pay 2,800 C-bills a month. Actually, salaries are pretty decent, but most of our money comes from shares. You guys are swimming rich. Never forget that. I pay you immensely. Could cheat you, but you're too easy. You're a harder target, but I want to knock you out. Double tap PPC, see what ends up happening there. Crusader, perfect range to utilize those LRMs. So I think that's what we'll end up doing. Twin LRMs, and finish with that. Warhammer's too close for PPCs. Once again, too close for missiles, switching to guns. So medium lasers. 9, 9, small laser, machine gun, SRM 6. And I don't quite have enough heat in order to dump in a PPC as well. It's what, like 50,000? It's more like 30,000. How much is that in steak dinners? You are paid in the way that you deserve to be. We'll put it that way. 10, 9. We'll have him help out trying to shoot that javelin just because of the range. Push you off. Argentavis. He is here to do one thing and one thing only, and that is to kill. That's all he knows. And we'll just laserize the ever-living crap out of the back of the Vulcan because we're there. Grand Dragon also in a position to hopefully do quite a bit of damage. Oh. Gotta generate 4 heat here. Javelin's dead. Just nothing fancy about it. The Thunderbolt comes over, medium laser, instant dead. So we've taken care of the Javelin. Don't need to worry about that. Griffin manages to hit the Black Knight and hit the right leg. God damn. Black Knight cannot catch a break. Black Knight, on the other hand, just unloads on everything, hits the head, and then misses 4 of his shots. Which is not bad, all things considered. I mean, he hit, what, 1, 2, 3, 4? So hit 4, missed 4, on an 8, which is not bad. Not 11 to 9? 11-9 Alright. So, The Vulcan managing to do more damage to the Warhammer. Left leg especially is quite vulnerable. We got to get that Warhammer in for a little bit of repair. Even hit us with a flamer because he's a jerk. Unfortunately, Warden not doing well at all. Could not roll above a 7. Marauder managed to miss both Phoenix Hawk shots. Phoenix Hawk then shooting the Grand Dragon in the left torso rear and the center torso rear, which is unfortunate. Crusader missed both of his 10s. The Warhammer missed everything except a small laser, a machine gun, and an SRM. Did an okay amount of damage. And then the Trebuchet managing to strike back quite painfully. We're down to 3 armor on that right leg, which could be a problem moving soon. And unfortunately, despite only needing an 8, could not roll above a 5 with the Grass Chopper. That's annoying. Black Knight, luckily, managing to stay standing. Punch would be 6s, which would be quite good. Or I could kick him, which is also a 6 for 14. I'm gonna punch you. And then you, I'm gonna punch you. Need 10s, how about if I kicked you? I'll roll for the 7. There's always a chance. We'll hatchet you. I really should go for your legs. Kick him. Alrighty, so the Vulcan kicked the left leg of the Vindicator instead of anything useful, so there's that. The Vindicator missed his kick. Phoenix Hawk kicked the back of the Grand Dragon and hit him in the leg. The Archer then walked up and punched him in the head. Again. Warden, is there something you're not telling me about your character? Because this is the second head punch in a row that you've managed to accomplish. So, yeah. No more head on that trebuchet. Just gone. Which is really useful. Holy crap. Yes, he clearly does. Holy god. The trebuchet, let's see, the Warhammer then missed a kick. However, the Grasshopper did manage to hit the kick. 4 structure remaining. Unfortunately, I was hoping he would not stand. Everybody stayed standing at the end of this. Was hoping to knock that Vulcan over. Gonna punch someone to make sure it's in the head. Watch the last season of the Astartes. Okay, the enemy now has the initiative sync advantage on us, I think. Because they have just brought in their reinforcements. It's only light vehicles. Yeah, we got 4 of them over here. But it still is going to drag out the initiative phase. So instead of being able to just immediately annihilate targets, we're going to have to actually pay attention. Alright, the Black Knight desperately also needs to get sort of out of the fight. Because the amount of damage he's taking is starting to ramp up quite heavily. Just doing what I intended my pilot to be doing better. He's getting lucky. I don't know how he does it. Oh, he's so hot too. That mech is toasty. Very toasty. Dive into the water. I wish at this point. Okay, since he can move so slowly, I'll use him to initiative sync. Back him up. This one's our anti-vehicle, the fist anti-mech. Yes, that's clearly what's going on here. Alright, Autoguntavis, your target has been stolen from you, so you're going to have to go after the next best thing. Which, honestly, I think I'm just going to jump for it. Yes. Turn. Hi there, buddy. He can try and shoot me with a PPC. He'll miss, but he can try. And since you moved so aggressively away, I can actually get on top of this guy. How is my back armor? My back armor is good. Okay. So we're going to go capture this mech warrior so he can't initiative sync with him in future turns. It's time to cycle the Black Knight off the front line to avoid armor breaches. Yeah, I need to get him away as soon as I can. Although, oh, that's such a good shot. Get right into the side of this Phoenix Hawk. We can focus everything we got into him. How bad is your left leg? Your left leg's okay. It's your torso that I'm worried about falling. Thunderbolt. Show me my Thunderbolt. Or my Grand Dragon. That could work too. How about it? Around the back of the Thunderbolt is good. So I will pressure this Phoenix Hawk. I shall press him well. Back up more. What's the range of a PPC? Still going to be in PPC range for sure. Don't think I can break contact with him. So we're going to have to accept one more shot to the face. What are the victory conditions? Technically 50%. So technically we already won. Like, because we've just annihilated everything. A Griffin, a Phoenix Hawk, and a Vulcan are not sufficient to win. Kill everything is a victory. But yeah, that's a victory. Slash victory. Woo! Wrong command. Slash victory. Alright, at the end of this phase, it will grant us the victory. Like, we're hiring is on hold at the moment. Yeah, unfortunately, we're just not being... We're not being consistent enough with playing it for me to, like, open that up. Once we do become consistent, then we'll see about roll calls and all sorts of things like that. But for now, we're just trying to get back on the wagon of how often we play. Because it used to be pretty consistent, and then it just kind of dropped off. Life happened. Continue to back you up as well. Because Crusade is quite vulnerable. I'm not ready. Don't go to that. I'll still probably keep mech warriors limited as I have them currently. Ooh, can I? I'm gonna do it. I don't get to do this very often. Oh shit, no. I should have let Laurendell do it. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, Laurendell wouldn't have been able to make it. But this is still gonna hurt a lot. Oh, right there. Post something in the Discord if you're interested. I can do my warrior group so you can come to loop. Yeah. Do I have enough distance to charge into you as well? Can't charge with target mode. Okay. No, I charged. Charging is better. Like, okay, you're not close enough to death from above anybody. If he manages to roll a 7. So right now, we have our Grasshopper, our wonderful pilot, Iceman, Mavrin Borsteel. If Mav manages to roll a 7 on this charge attack, then he will deal 28 damage. It's gonna be beautiful. And if I were to attempt to charge this one, violation in the last step, and I don't have enough to get there because I would need to be able to move into his tile, and I don't have 7 tiles of movement. So I can do something like that. Boop. So the Vulcan is now in a lot of pain. Now you can only charge somebody who's already moved, and you can only death from above somebody who's already moved, which makes life a little bit more difficult. I put my priority section. More damage than an AC 20. Yup. It's gonna be fun. Alright, Archer needs to shoot at a Phoenix Hawk. Needs to roll a 12 in order to hit it. I'll save the ammunition. And I'll try some medium lasers. Pew, pew. That's all I've got. Black Knights. 16's not sufficient. Alabrands. 14's insufficient. The Warhammer. He rolls 12s. Medium laser, small laser, machine guns, SRM6. Sure, why not? PPC as well. Jethawk. He's to roll 12. Why not? Maybe he'll get a headshot. And I'm in your back, killing your dudes. Who are you? You're the Grand Dragon. You are the Grand Dragon. Okay. Could fire PPC into you. Rapid fire, medium laser, plus flamers. When you need to prove just how hot it's getting in here. Medium lasers. We're rolling 11, but if I twist it in order to focus on you, 10s. I'll take the 10s. I'll just do the medium laser strike. Oh, cool. All right, so the Marauder has managed to miss the Phoenix Hawk. The Vulcan has managed to miss everything except a single hit onto the center torso of the Thunderbolt with a flamer, so he don't care. Why are machine guns still in the Warhammer? Because they can be made to work in burst fire mode, which I keep forgetting to turn on. So someone needs to remind me to turn on the burst fire machine guns. The Warhammer fires a medium laser into the Vulcan and just blows off the legs of Laurendell, managing to get a little bit of help onto this charge. Let's see, machine guns at the Vulcans managed to miss, and SRM6 managed to hit and deals 3 missiles. The large laser missing the Shadowhawk as we were expecting. PPZ fired at the left arm from the Vindicator into the Vulcan, so managing to get a good shot from our friendly Vindicator. The Vulcan is going to have to fall because he's lost his leg. And then we're going to kick everybody. Kick of 9. Sure, we're not. You will kick for 5. You will punch. Could kick you, though. Also for an 8, so I'm going to punch you. And you can kick as well. Needs a 4. So the Phoenix Hawk kicked the Marauder, hit us for 9 damage. The Marauder managed not to fall over. The charge was canceled because we... Oh, damn it. That would have been so cool. We blew out his right torso and his left torso. So the Vulcan is basically his dick, and unfortunately we did cancel our charge, which would have been really cool for 28 damage. But it was not. Alright, we control the battlefield at the end of the battle. Nice and successful. Light damage on the Shadowhawk, but that's existing damage. Arbalest is still standing tall. Actually, everybody kind of stood tall on this one. Show me the damage. Marauder pilot took a headshot. Not so great. Just a small minor injury. The Griffin escapes undamaged, obviously. The Vulcan does not get away. The Phoenix Hawk does get away. The Scorpion, all their tanks get away. This Trebuchet is fully intact, so we'll grab it. The only thing missing is the head. Alright, let's see. That Blackjack. Who killed the Blackjack? Who killed the Vulcan? The Vulcan was a team effort, really. That was super good. It's fresh on the market, Pyro. I haven't had time to remove the bombs. OSC channel works, and I'll add you, and you can do that. Proper character application window. So we'll get the hose. Alright, so we got a Vulcan who we need to decide who killed it, because the Vulcan was a team effort. Call the Treb Moon. No. And then the Blackjack was kind of also a team effort, wasn't it? Because his ammunition went up. It was the Marauder who set off his ammo? Or was it the Marauder who set off the Centurion's ammo? Right. Trying to remember these things. I should pay more attention. The BL, or one at least, did work. What? Oh, the Black Knight? I see BL, it always confuses me. Because I always accept BK for Black Knight. But it is a BL7KNT ML. Did he take it, though? Black Knight should get a kill for all the tanking samples. Alright, we will give the Black Knight the kill on the Blackjack. And then the Vulcan. The Marauder beat the ever crap out of him. Everybody beat the ever crap out of him, really. Let's give it to the Crusader. Congratulations, Fergus. Busted up the Centurion last time, yes. I did kill this out with my PVC. Alrighty. Kills have been issued. Salvaged to Trebuchet 5N. Basically fully intact. And there's another battle for tomorrow. So let's go to our repair bay. I don't think I can actually fix anybody. Who's actually currently on the docket for being repaired? Isn't it Adder? God, it better be Adder. Adder is in so much trouble right now. How's the kitty cat doing? Oh good, I freed up a technician. Let's go have you start replacing weapons. It'll be 150 minutes, and you failed. And you'll do that tomorrow. Adder is currently in the thing. Actually, what is today? Today's Tuesday, so yeah, it's definitely Adder. So we need to focus on other people. I need to refresh my memory with who's actually in Adder Lance. Atlas, Stalker, Highlander, Atlas. Got it. So, repair bay. Oh, before I forget, Corporal Shell needs to be given to our veteran doctor. Sign. And then our prisoners can go into the training pool. Good luck. Do your best. Try not to kill anybody. Alright, so I do need to fix up the Stalker. And I do need to buy more things. Order all. So the B9 is kind of important to actually get done, but I'm going to have to rip out that left arm entirely. Ugh, that's going to be a pain in the ass. Left arm. Change the Atlas to salvage. Pull out this actuator, please. Thank you. Repair. Oh wait, was he just missing the actuators entirely? Oh, so there's nothing wrong with his shoulder. Let's check that. Did I pull this off for no reason? You're not in the field workshop. Wait, no, you are in the field workshop because you're in the field. See if it lets me repair this. Yeah, it's a bad shoulder. Okay. So we need to rip off your arm entirely. So go back to salvage all. Where's that left arm? The B9 has a hatchet? Since when? The other day when I complained about Tarek's technical support team size. Do we need more people? Is that what you're trying to tell me? So it's left torso, right arm, left arm. Scrap. There we go. And now let's repair. So the center torso needs some serious repairs. The head needs some serious... It's not super bad, actually. Need a target of 4. I'm going to take that extra time. And we fix the center torso. Okay, the rest of it can just be patched up as it comes. Oh god, not a gyro. Not a gyro repair in the field. I hate these things. Yeah, the B9 apparently has a hatchet. I totally forgot about that. Baron did a lot of customization on his mech before he finally accepted it. The B9 is the culmination of a lot of troubleshooting. You needed a 6. Well now, I've got to scrap a gyro. I don't have a gyro for a 100-ton mech, in case anybody was wondering. I don't think I do. Oh no, this is left arm. Apparently I do have a gyro for a 100-ton mech. Alright, I can work with that. Let's not risk anything at all anymore. Patch up that. Replace the gyro. It's going to take 200 minutes. I'm going to take 800 minutes to do it. Time times 4. It'll be a 5. Back to the repair bay. You put that gyro in, please. Beat up a tech with some scrap metal. That was... You can't beat up on the techs. The techs are very important to keeping your mechs running. So if you start being jerks to them, there's always the chance that they start not fixing your mech properly. So I need a new left arm, a whole bunch of armor replacements, but really we need these heat sinks back in. And I will attempt a 6. Of course you failed the 6. Okay, good. We only had to destroy a heatsink in order to fix that. Terry doesn't have 100% work. No. You can just take the 250 tonners, duct tape them together and triple apart. I suppose the knife turns properly now. Dragged me in from another channel, so I was basically a pilot before I joined the server. Yeah, Vanguard. Vanguard, you're for the BSG Discord, aren't you? Alright, so it looks like it's just armor on the B9. I'll let the lower level techs handle that, and I'll just check all of my others first to make sure nothing's too seriously damaged. Where's the Highlander and the LSI? Is the 7D perfectly fixed? The 7D is perfectly fixed, and the Highlander needs another run. Where's the Highlander? There it is. Alright, so repair right arm. Can I do it? Is it possible? It is possible. I think. Yeah, right, and you're missing an actuator. Okay. So that arm is good. Gotta replace his AC-20 as well. He's managed to blow it in little tiny pieces. It's gonna take me 480 minutes. Kuzik, put it back together. Kuzik failed! Not only did he fail, he broke that part as well. Just trying to convince her to destroy another fun. We're not really like open yet though. That's the only thing that I would caution. Like, yeah, it's awesome to mess around and show this, but just to keep people in mind that there may not be like actual openings for anything for a little while. And we're out of AC-20 ammo. How am I out of AC-20 ammo? It's because I've been spending all of my time buying bombs. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just give me a whole bunch of shots of AC-20 ammo. We're gonna need it all. We use a lot of it. Also, if you check down below, you'll notice several urban mechs like the one on my t-shirt. They can also take you to the Discord. All right. I guess I'm gonna rely on Fred to put it back in. So that's all the hard stuff. Now it's just armor repair, and armor repair is gonna be a pain in the ass on an assault lance. I'd like to find a mech that only has 30 minutes worth of repair time. I mean, there is one. There we go, she's done. Fix up my Stalker. Stop breaking my armor. Stalker's good. Highlander is next. 60 minutes. She has succeeded. 120 minutes. Probably not going to be available. 40, 30, 100, 110. 110. Where she failed. Get more work on the Baron. There we go. So that's all of that. And then our lightning is, or no, not our lightning, our kitty cat is 6,990 minutes to prepare the structural integrity on that one. So there's that. If we had more text, we could extend the time they work on each part. Stalker is top priority. Stalker is fixed priority, so all repaired on that one. How is the injuries in our pilots? Concussion in 6 days. Your Highlander is just dented, so you're fine. Where's Diamondback? Diamondback looks to be good. We have 3 Ravens in this company. I would like to point that out. There are, in fact, 3 Ravens in the company. Only one of them is a 1X, though. Or a 1J? Yeah, it's a 1J because we modified it. Thunder, you have been in so many missions. Arathel has been fighting with us for a while. Twitch 2 logo subs. Wait, what? Well, that's for a day when you use Jonas. Is this cheatery? Alright, so we've got that mostly patched up and ready to go. Well, I need one more Raven for conspiracy. You would have to convince one of our 2 Phoenix Hawk pilots. Really, Diamondback is piloting nothing but birds right now. Alright, let's go check our pilots and personnel right now. Baron, oh yeah, Baron's still got a 6-day concussion. So, Mustadia, you have 25 experience. This allows you to get piloting, which you do need, because I'm not letting people get outside of 1 away from each other. So if you get gunnery 3 and piloting 4, you have to work on piloting next. So you could either get piloting or dodge is available if you want to do just dodging. Hopping jack isn't really useful to you. You've been already, apparently you have melee specialist. I refuse to believe that this is not already on your mech. Oblique artilleryman, not useful to you. Pain resistance, not useful. Sensor geek, not useful either. You try and learn a new skill. Become a proto-mech pilot. It's not going to show up for another 100 years, but you could become one. So, if you have any thoughts in mind, if you want to get piloting or just continue to save for another special ability, like cluster hitter or something, let me know. Oh, that works? What is that working? Sharp is not ready to be leveled up yet. Not unless he wants to get a specialist. No, that's 25, isn't it? It's 40. Holy crap. Yeah. He can't touch anything. Vanguard is you're a sergeant. But are you a veteran? Current skills. Yeah, you need 40, 60. Holy crap. Yeah, Vanguard's one of our best pilots, isn't he? The piloting of it? Okay. Uses me the Capcom poster stealth mech is named after a bird that joins in conspiracy when it gets into a large group. There's a skill that will help you with something that does not exist yet. I can train you all. So XP. Current skills. You are now a 3-3 pilot. Congratulations. Do your very best not to get killed. Which reminds me, I really should check on my technical staff. Techs. See if anybody's leveled up. Obviously they have no kills. Graphic. Wrong one. General. Because I need to see your experience. Cusick is at 25. He is a veteran, so he's probably not going to have any ability. Gating is 40. Regulars need 20. Veterans need 25 or 30. Do some ultra greens, but they're Aztecs, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, everybody's where they should be. So what's the next one? Next one's going to be Diamondback. So I just wanted to make sure that my techs were not already in trouble. Alright, so it is the 30th, so I have an unmaintained unit, which of course is our brand new, recently acquired trebuchet. So let's assign attack. You can be with you. Also, I need to change your site. You're in a transport bay. Okay, good. Tomorrow, there's always tomorrow. We found a whole bunch of AC-20 ammo. It's going to be here in 3 days. Hopefully we get it in time, otherwise we're going to run out of ammunition. So, briefing room. We have a probe attack that seems to be, we have to destroy 1/4 of the enemy forces while having less than 1/4 of our own force destroyed. Diamondback is going to fight against a lot. Like a lot. Holy crap, Diamondback, you are outgunned. That's 68,000? Not sure I believe that, but that is a lot of metal. Holy crap, how are you going to pull that one off? 2 Phoenix Hawks, a Blackjack, and a Dervish. With 2 Wasps, a Firestarter, and a Wasp showing up. So, yeah, Fox Snake, what can you apply? I think that strategy is destroyed, isn't it? Show me aerospace fighters. Because we're going to need all of them. Yeah, we've got 3. I'm going to throw all of them into the fight. Because life is about to be pain. Customize. Do not customize. Swap ammo. Select bombs. We're just going to go with all the bombs. If you don't like bombs, then you don't get a choice on this one because you're bringing bombs. I'm giving the Sky Shatter bombs. Because I'm going to need it. Which Air Force will save us? You better hope they can save you. Because I don't know if you guys can handle this one. I think we might be asking for death, destruction, otherwise failure. Alright, let's rock and roll. And I also need to go to game options, victory conditions, destroy enemy BPV, 25. Oh, that what I know I did love? 2, 5. Okay. Alright, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mechs and 3 aerospace fighters against all of this. It's gonna actually be real painful. Oh yeah, burst fire rolls. I don't think anybody's actually using them, but yes, thank you for the reminder. Advanced rolls. Trying to remember where it is. Machine guns burst fire or something. Compute, armor quarters, extreme temperature, all units FX cockpit. Assault drop project. Oh no, I selected on the mech. I selected on a per mech basis. The Phoenix Hawk has only medium lasers. The Raven... Don't think any of our mechs have it. Yeah, I don't think any of our mechs actually have burst fire machine guns. Like, we can check on the Firestar, because the Firestar, I believe, has machine guns. No, yes, he does. He has 2. So if I go here, I go configure equipment. Machine gun ammo works. The box doesn't check for the BP win condition. Oh, that's what you're saying. Victory conditions. Destroy enemy BPV. Thank you. Yep, attack off burst fire MGs. Yeah. And because we don't have any mechs with machine guns anyway, that it doesn't really matter. Alright, see you around, Pyro. Thanks for joining us for this one. So we're just going to quickly give our Duchy of Endurians the correct Merc skins. This actually mostly is for my own help. That way I can more easily spot them out in the fight. Yeah, Endurian, give them Rangers. We'll make them 5th Ranger. There we go. White, green, and then we're us. Fighters deploying around 5, deploy for round 1. Should be good. I too would rather fitting bombs in a turret would not be fitting the structure. Hopefully the bombs will drop well. Oh good. How are we looking here? We're looking quite interestingly. It's a very thin, wide map. Right, and the enemy's absolutely going to have the advantage on us. I want to jump that Phoenix Hawk, I think. Like that. See if I can't mob him before he can get anything done. We have an advantage in melee combat because the Sphinx Hawk has a hatchet. But we need to be careful. Very careful. Otherwise, all hell breaks loose, and that's how that works. Crap, they got their vehicles covering the flank. Right. This Raven has to be, like, incredibly well protected because we only have one, and if we lose it, we don't get another one. These other 2 Ravens, not so much. You know, I'm going to set this Raven up here. So he can sort of bound back into the combat. I need to hit that Saladin hard before he can do anything to me, and that's not going to be easy. Show me my Raven 1J. Systems. Ghost targets. So that'll cover us for that one. Then remember to adjust the altitude on the fighters for terrain. You got shot down, it wasn't that. Staying at an altitude of 5 was nice and safe. Alright. Get in there, so you've got some cover. And then the Phoenix Hawks, I kind of... well, yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Because I need to mob that Saladin. I need to mob it hard. We got stealth? We got jamming more than stealth. The ghost targets will help out a little bit. Hopefully. That's the dream at any rate. So all I need to do is just kill that Saladin and then I'll have the north to myself. I got the ski. I actually have a shot from here. Although you only have a large laser, so actually probably not. Lots of movement going on down there. Not sure if we're going to actually be able to win this one, if I'm completely honest. This is going to be a rough one. Alright, so this Phoenix Hawk has 3 medium lasers and a small. That'll work out wonderfully. That'll just be good. You can't shoot anybody. This Raven is also all medium lasers, so you can't shoot anybody. Raven has a large laser. Damage hello. Let's get the large laser selected. 11, 12. And it's near enough the same thing, so we'll try and see if we can't kill the Saladin with stray shots. 13s are not good enough. 14s are also not good enough. This little Raven. That's an 11. And the Dervish managed to hit us with an LRM 10. And we did manage to activate our ghost targets. We just need 25%, so focusing and bombing crap out of 2 mechs. Yeah, that's the plan. We need to survive to turn 5, where the Air Force will show up and just annihilate something. Oh, they beat me. That's not good. Show me the other Raven. I should know you're the one I want. because you are sort of separated from the fight, and I can work with that. DML, I can really do some good work with if I can get them in close enough. Turn like so. Time for Mr. Tour. Hey. Well, we could get everybody killed. I mean, that's always a potential goal if you want. Nobody has to live. Everybody has to die. I want to save all of you from moving, but for different reasons. Kind of doubt that I'm going to be able to force any of these people to move. Just make sure you can once it gets too dicey. Yeah, we can run if worse comes to worse. We would very much prefer not to, though. Kind of like living. Do you now? How much? Oh, thank you. I mean, we're not going to be able to hit him with it, but this Phoenix Hawk has a hatchet. So what he's just done is placed himself in a position where the hatchet can hit him. And I'm not sure why he did that. Because I wouldn't drop a union. It would never get past the air cover. The air cover would have them, well, too well covered. Saladin backed off. Okay, I can work with that. Hi, I'm not sure why you're on top of me, but you're here, so. Ooh, it's a 10. Hit him with the medium lasers. This Raven has only medium lasers. That's a 13, that's a 13, that's a 13, so that's not happening. This Raven has a large laser, which has an 11. And then no ability to follow up. A little bit sad on that. Double missile to his face. DML is a 12, a 12, and a 12. So in that case, we'll just unload everything we've got at a reasonable rate. Just casual W now. We've done it twice. Probably won't get away with it a third time. Too many people know about us doing that sort of thing. So the odds of us pulling off something quite like that, not very good. 13, 13, okay, you're done. Alright, ghost targets are active once again, covering us. We managed to miss, or they managed to miss us, then we missed them. And then they hit the right torso on the Phoenix Hawk Hatchet Man, which is Shade's Phoenix Hawk. Blackjack managed to miss some things, but an AC-2 and a medium laser both managed to hit the Raven 2X, which is not good. They're not well armored, so I need to keep them at range and at high speed. That Dervish hit again. And then the large laser managed to hit the Saladin. Almost killed it. It's only got one structure remaining on its left side. So that's actually really, really good. The crew is stunned as well. They fired an AC-20 at us, but they managed to miss. And I use a small laser that's bad. And now we're in melee combat. So let's bring in the hatchet. So it's a 9 to hatchet, an 8 to kick, and a 10 to punch. So I will hatchet. I should have kicked him. We missed it with the hatchet, unfortunately. Should have gone for the 8. But sadly, it was not to be. But this crew on the Saladin is stunned, so if we can get a good shot on him, we can kill him. But getting that good shot is going to be hard, because stun means he can still move, and he will move at a high speed away from us. At least if he values his life, which I happen to know that he does. You are going to continue to start pushing over towards these Scorpion tanks. You will engage them at will. And you need to get the hell out of here. Because that's too much firepower coming our way. Unfortunately, the terrain is brutal. We have two 2X Ravens? Yep. Yeah, the one to the south is the one that got shot at. Versus the one to the north. If I'm completely honest, I'm not quite sure who's who at this moment. You. Yeah, Black Sheep's up north. So it's not you. 1J Raven. Get in that cover. where'd you go with the tone? You didn't move all that far. I'm gonna try and take advantage of that. It's gonna get me killed in so many ways. Because now everybody can just sort of try and mob the back of the hatchman. I'll try and get the DML in a position. Yeah, that's what I figured you'd do. I mean, not quite like that. I didn't think that you'd, you know, zip halfway across the universe. But I figured you'd do something like that. Let's see if I can't help out a little bit. Probably should have jumped. But I want to see if I can't just add a little bit of firepower. If I can knock the Saladin out, I'll be happy. Saladin, we want to shoot with the Phoenix Hawks. We'll bomb the Dervish. We'll bomb the Dervish and one of the Phoenix Hawks, or both Phoenix Hawks actually. It's actually pretty good idea. Lasers, getting a little bit too hot. You have a locust in range. You're gonna twist, and then you're gonna target, and then you're gonna fire. Not the worst thing in the world. The large laser can reach out to touch him, so you'll try. You'll twist, and then you'll shoot. Then you'll just sort of flicker a whole bunch of missiles at him, because why not? DML, right, you're in trouble. That's a 9, that's a 9, so 9's all around. Hates on the Dervish and the Blackjack, which is rather distressing. But I want to knock this thing out, because AC-20s are scary, and you should fear them. And then you can target him with a large laser and 2 mediums. Alright, Ghost Targets is active again, which is good. Our Phoenix Hawk got machine gunned, which is not good. Hatchman managed to hit the front of the Saladin, but not that left side that I'm looking for. DML got shot at, which is not good. The Raven manages to miss all its shots against the Locust. Somewhat unexpected on a 10. Blackjack medium laser at the Phoenix Hawk DML hits that both times, but at least we know he's cooking a little bit, otherwise he would have fired more. Our mini Black Knight. We have a fitting name in my book. Call it the Emperor. Wait, what? Oh, call it the Overlord and call the Emperor? If you can get enough money to buy an Overlord, then yes, eventually you could purchase one. They are not cheap, though. Dervish nailing is again. This Dervish has hit us every single round. It's actually quite concerning. Ow! He only needs a 6? What the hell? So our right torso rear is now fully exposed, so we've got to... I think we got to get the hell out of here. We need to get out of here until next turn, and then we let the bombs decide, and if that works, huzzah. If not, then we're out of here. So I wanted to try and get a little bit of pressure onto the enemy, but that's just not going to happen in this terrain. Yeah, one more round and then we're out of here. Which is a little bit odd, because this battle will be much shorter. Jump! Boop. Although, he's going to be able to get behind me. If he wants to, anyway, because he's got a jump distance just as big as mine. Oh, shoot. I didn't realize you hadn't moved. Well, in that case, we'll back you up nice and gently here, so you can aim at him when he tries to hop in your backline. I don't know if they'll be afraid of, you know, a Raven 2X, but maybe we'll be lucky. Dervish must die? Yeah, we're gonna bomb the crap out of the Dervish. Probably use the Transgressor for it since it drops the most bombs. Oh, and they're all clustered too. Nice. Because we have cluster bombs on the Transgressor right now. So when is the YouTube cut? Next week. That's when these normally go out. Oh, you mean for the when we're going to be cutting? I'm going to see if we bail out on the next turn or not. Actually, no. I'll probably cut it right when the planes come in. Hello, XR Snow. Welcome to the stream. Glad to have you here. Getting a little bit of work done in MekHQ right now. Okay, they didn't try and get behind me, so that's useful. I was not able to kill the Saladin like I wanted. And I'm not willing to fire at him now. Ooh, actually, you are already cooking. So you're just done here. Get you back under temperature. That's the first and most important thing right now. Twist. Fire at him now. Good job there. Duraffin. These are 3 and 11. 10, 11, 10, 8. 8 is good. 8 is vulnerable. I know we want to kill Saladin, but you know what? I gotta also pull other things off the board as soon as we can. And the only way to do that is start shooting at everybody. Mainly vehicles, because they're vulnerable. Although you do have a 9 shot, so I'm going to try and take advantage of that. Shoot that 11. Oh, no, you're already cooked. Ghost targets are up again. Phoenix Hawk hit our Raven with a large laser, which is unfortunate. Oh, did I not notice something? What? Alright, so apparently this Locust has just utterly annihilated my Raven? Like instantaneously, with 2 medium lasers. Which is quite painful. So that's not good. Dervish missed this round, which is nice. The Galleon managed to hit the... Oh no, we hit the front of it and we managed to make him last. So not a good round of shooting for us. But where my heart is? Wait, what? Following too many people with everyone home because of the corona. Everyone's streaming at once. Oh, that's a shame. Or perhaps it's... No, from your end it's great. From my end it's a shame. Alright, so we have lost 17% of our combat power. And they've lost 4. It's not good, not good. But the planes are here. They're gonna save us, right folks? Hopefully. One can only hope at this point. Yeah, hopefully this works. They come laden with bombs. Lots of bombs. Okay. So we need to make some distance. Because if we don't, we're going to be on top of each other when the cluster bombs hit. Arrow makes everything better. Arrow bombs the ever-living hell out of things. Keep losing the stream. Is anybody else having a problem with it? Worst direction is the safe bug out. There isn't one. You guys are going to be flying in low, fast, and hopefully you won't get killed, but no promises on that one at all. Yeah, he just cut right through my left arm. Unfortunately, there's not a whole hell of a lot I can do about it. And I think he knows that. I'm also almost into the open ground, though. So I can handle that. We took out the Galleon small laser. Congratulations. Victory is assured, then. Truly, no greater win. You're going to hopefully position yourself in such a way that you don't get shot at so much. You can turn and fire a large laser. Yeah, that Locust, man. That Locust wants a paddling. So I move there, I get shot in the back. So what I'll do is I'll jump there. Because that'll work. It'll make us harder to actually, you know, hit him, but it'll also make us harder to hit. Is there even anything in that arm? Actuators. This poor little guy. I may just call in danger close artillery on top of him. Pull back more. So we need to hope that they cluster well, because if they cluster well, then I can use the transgressor to just bomb everything. If they spread out, then it's useless. We lost the Raven? No, the Raven lost the left arm. Hello, Swisspedia. Danger close feels bad. It's going to be danger on top of... We're not even going to get into the 500 meters. What's my turn to move? Oh, because the fighters, right. Alright, so everybody's clustered. Good. So... Transgressor. Accelerant. And you have exactly one target and one target only, and that's the Dervish. So you're going to have to accelerate twice. I hate accelerating twice. Please be done with your movement sometime soon. Okay, good. Thank God. The transgressor is going to rip in like that. And then the lightning is going to have to accelerate twice as well. This actually makes them harder to hit, so there is that bonus. Like that. And then the stingray needs to accelerate probably twice. That. Yeah, he's gonna have to accelerate twice. He's gonna follow you out, Greybeard. Or maybe you're following him out. It's not really clear. Alright, so dive bomb. Dive bomb knows. This is the transgressor. So we are targeting the dervish. Target. For bomb. Fire. Drop 15 cluster bombs. Okay. And you're done. The lightning's going to do the exact same thing. Because has the need for speed. They all have the need for speed now. The last time I did a bombing run like this, it did not end well. Alright, so you are Blackjack. Actually, no, I want to target the ground around you. Target. Hex bomb. Dive bomb. Fire. 10 bombs. Okie doke. And finally, you are going to target bomb, dive bomb, fire, 12 bombs. So that's our bombing runs. Hopefully they go well. Unfortunately, I don't have much ground screening for them, so they're going to get shot at a lot. It's going to be rather painful. So, fire. Yeah, we lost 2 medium lasers when he lost his arm. That kind of sucks. Do you see this on? I do. It's a 10. Fire anyway. DML is going to get into a little firefight here. I'm going to push it with everything I've got. And then large laser into a locust, because, you know, that works quite a bit of the time, actually. Alright. Lose 2 altitude from weapon attack, as expected from a dive bomb. Hopefully. We don't know if the dervish is dead. We're going to have to see. Raven goes, ghost targets active. The Phoenix Hawk for the Duchy of Endurium managed to miss everything on the Stinger. The Stinger managed to shoot the Phoenix Hawk well. The Phoenix Hawk hit the Stinger. The other Phoenix Hawk and the Stinger managed to hurt him quite badly. Alright, Transgressor. Dive bomb. Needs a 6. Rolls a 9. Alright, we're going cluster bombs incoming. So, cluster bombs do less damage than normal bombs, but there's more of them that we're dropping. And we didn't kill him. A little disappointing. Hoping to kill everybody around him, but that did not end up working nearly as intended. The Blackjack fired at the Stinger and missed, but hit him with an AC-2. The Lightning went for a dive bomb. This time he managed to hit the intended target as well. And destroyed the Scorpion, which is also on the tile. And then proceeded to just pound the ever-loving crap out of the Blackjack. Managed to damage it but not kill it. Stingray came in to do a similar thing, blew up a galleon tank, and heavily damaged the legs and torsos and arms and everything on the Phoenix Hawk. Dervish fired back and managed to hit the Transgressor twice with both of his LRMs. The Raven nailed the Salad in the left side again, so it blew up that. So we knocked out 3 tanks this turn. There's no leg on this timeline, otherwise I'd be called the image broke. So we've managed to knock out 3 vehicles already. And so far, it doesn't look like they... Okay, the Stinger fell over and exploded. The Phoenix Hawk also fell over. Blackjack and the Dervish succeeded. So it doesn't look like they managed to knock out my planes. So that's useful. I can turn around and try and fight them again. But quite a bit of explosioning happening. Go for a kick. And he managed to kick us in the right leg, and we kicked him back. And we both stayed standing. Haha! Perfect! Alrighty. So we're going to put a cut here for the YouTube people, because we have successfully managed to defeat 30% of the enemy force, and we only need 25. So knocking out those heavy vehicles was critical. So we'll put in a cut for YouTube, because we just hit the the second cut point, I suppose. We've been live for about 2 hours. Victory screen. Alright, so make sure you all say goodbye to the YouTube folks so that I can just set this up. So, for them YouTube folks, on that successful victory, thank you very much for watching. I have been Tarek. If you like what I'm seeing, hit that like button and subscribe. If you want to see a notification every single time I swell these videos, press that little bell icon to the comment that I will see you all. Oh yeah, you do need to actually let me know in the comments what you think of this, because I do need to know, good or ill, whether or not this is the sort of content you want, or if you would rather see something else. And if you don't want to see something else, do let me know about it. I'd love to hear your suggestions, and I will see you all in the next episode.